Hello and welcome, Capricorn, to your November 2023 horoscope. My name is Jeff, here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV to give you the cosmic weather forecast for the month of November. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the astrology portion of the month. I also do a tarot reading, an intuitive tarot reading for you every month. Also, make sure you check those out. Horoscopes will always be out first before tarot readings, and then tarot readings get put out at the beginning of the month. It all depends on how it falls. Okay? So with Capricorn, I'm going to tell you right out of the gate, we are still going to be dealing with the full moon lunar eclipse that happened on the 28th. If you want to check out your tarot reading for that event, go back and watch that. I'll go ahead and put that up for you at about this time here. It's 1 minute. So I'll go ahead and put that as a little cursor or whatever, bookmark, for you to go ahead and check that out. You do want to check that out because as we start this month, we're still going to be reeling with some of these effects that we're dealing with. Reeling and dealing. That's what we're doing, Capricorn. All right, so welcome. And let's take a look at your chart. So, as you can see, we're still dealing with this energy here from this full moon. This took place in actual Taurus, so it was over here. But what it all had to do with is friends, working with groups of people. There seems to be some kind of aggression here. It could be getting caught up in drama, that kind of thing. So be very aware of that as the month starts, Cap, because there's going to be a huge focus on the people that you work with, a huge focus on your groups of friends, the people that you keep around you. Is it low vibe? Is it high vibe? Are they not vibing at all? You know what I'm saying? But this also will put some tension on relationships. What it's asking you to do is to find different ways to handle different people and not to handle it the same way that you've been doing it. So all these oppositions here are causing us to find a balance between this. You got to transform the way that you act, the way that you express yourself, and the way that you talk to other people. It's not doing you any good at this point in time. And I think that's what that lunar eclipse brought to light, is the fact that we need to change this, okay? So not only that, we have a huge communication issue going on this month. And I mean, I don't want to say huge, but it's enough to add to the drama of this. You could be assuming things, with this Neptune retrograde in the third house of your communication, opposite Venus with ideals, trying to bring balance to that, being grounded. That's the one thing I can tell you right now, Capricorn, is to be grounded when these situations arise. They are not arising to bother you. They're arising to make you aware of some of the things you need to do. And, there's also a lot that can happen this month at being at home and feeling at home and doing some things that need to be done around the house. That's going to be taking some uh, influence for this month too. So you're out there, you know what I mean? You're still moving and shaking. There's going to be a lot going on and there's going to be a lot of drama around you, but it's your choice whether to do you always have to be in the middle of the drama, or can you just simply choose, no, you know what? This isn't affecting me in any way. This is just me trying to implement some kind of control, in my relationships. And you really don't need to do that. You need to kind of go with the flow. That's what this whole Scorpio energy is trying to teach you here, is to just go with the flow, transform this energy. Instead of it, we understand that you're passionate about what you believe, but not everybody's going to feel the same way. And that's okay. It's nothing personal. It's you that's going to be taking things personal. So I don't want you to think that all your friends or your coworkers or whatnot are out to get you, because if you're feeling that way, you've got to change that. You definitely have to change that, because that's going to be a big highlight for you. And it's going to something makes you feel insecure. Maybe it's because you don't know all the details of what people are thinking, and you really don't need to know that. The only thing you need to be focused on is your thinking. And like I said, this is asking you to get perspective on, am I communicating effectively? Am I able to do this? Am I being too emotionally involved? Do I need to put my opinion into this situation? Or where can I just stay silent? You know? So those are going to be top priority at the beginning of the month, because if you thought, oh, well, nothing happened on Saturday, October 28th, so I guess I'm good. Guess what? Here it is. So let's go ahead and look at the calendar and look at the important dates and get some info for there. So this is what I write out every month to give you. This is my script, basically. You know, astrologers don't speak or write in proper terms. We have our own dialect and our alphabet and symbology, and I can read this day by day. You know what I mean? This is how I present my horoscopes to you. Takes a lot of study. Astrology is not something you can pick up in 5 days. If you do, that's fantastic. Get a hold of me. I'd like to talk to you. But I mean, for years and years of study, I'll always be the student. Even though I am teaching astrology, I'm always learning something new. I really am very passionate about this tool that we are given here. You know, it really helps a lot of people. I see it on a daily basis at my shop. It's fantastic. So let's go over the important dates, okay? Instead of walking you through each day, we're going to hit the important dates and then I'll elaborate from there, okay? So on the 4th, your ruler, Saturn, is finally going direct. This is huge for you. No more frustrations and limitations. And this is why you're so quick to act on things at the beginning of the month. So with Saturn going direct, you're definitely going to feel the energy shift in the second week here, because it's not immediate. It's not on that day. You start to feel it long term. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 8th. Venus, the planet of love, is going to be moving into Libra. It loves to be in Libra. It is its ruler. So that's when relationships start to, all right, you're going to start seeing more movement forward around the 8th. So that's fantastic news. Now on the 10th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into Sagittarius, a fire sign. So this is how we want to speak. We want to take action. You know what I mean? I would just be weary, though, about taking action on then. I would wait until the new moon. Actually, I would wait till about the 14th, the 15th, and actually the 16th. Actually, this whole week would be good for you, Capricorn. So just not this week. This is when you observe. This is when you take note. This is when you realize. This is when you step back and go, okay, what do I need to look at? Because this energy is going to ramp up to the 13th. So it starts around the 10th. So keep a lookout for big world news happening this weekend. A lot of things are going to shift. Monday is when the hammer is going to fall. Okay? So just be aware of that. Monday also is the new moon in Scorpio at 20 degrees. And this new moon is going to be affecting your 11th house. So again, here we are. We got a new opportunity to meet some new people, to heal the relationships that we're currently in, to smooth things over, to stay out of the drama, and transform this energy into something much more positive for you. This is also a great time, as new moons are, to start feeling grateful about the things in your life, because we have in the US on the 23rd, we have Thanksgiving, and the sun is going to be square Saturn around that time. So I want you to be flexible with your plans, and I don't want you to discuss anything political or your world views and get on your soapbox at the dinner table. It's not something you want to do. In fact, you want to lay low that weekend, okay? We'll get to that in a little bit. But I want you to start really focusing on the things that you are grateful for in your life, okay? The 22nd, the sun moves into Sagittarius. Now we're starting to move into Sagittarius season. So now it's time to start changing the beliefs, looking at a better version of ourselves and planning for that. Like I said, the 23rd could be difficult for some Capricorns. And then the 24th, Black Friday in the US, the Mars, the planet of action, war, all of that is going to be moving into Sagittarius. Pay attention to the news around this time also. Mars is going to be square your ruler Saturn on that weekend. Lay low. Enjoy that. You remember when I said that home is going to be a focus in November? This is probably around the time that you want to start settling in. You know what I mean? It's good to just get some things done around the home around that time. You know, the moon's going to be in Taurus, so it's in a fellow earth sign, so that will give you some stability there and to get things done. Okay? If you do have to do any traveling, please be careful. Pay attention to where you're going, because with this Mars action and the Saturn action, we could be too preoccupied in our thoughts or looking around or anything like that. Speaking of preoccupied with our thoughts, this leads up to the moon moving into Gemini on the 26th towards the end of the month. And then on the 27th, we have a full moon that is happening in your 6th house of daily routine. Like I said, that weekend, that holiday weekend, is a good time to get things done. It is a good time to travel. Just watch other people's driving and watch yours. There could be some delays if you're going to be traveling, like flying or anything like that. So please be careful. Please plan accordingly. This is why we do this. The full moon brings things to light. And this is about Gemini. This is about communication. This is about seeing two sides of both issues. You really need to, again, it's going to focus some light on your routine. Can I juggle this? Because there's going to be a focus at home and work and all of that towards the end of the month. So I really want you to take advantage of this time for you, Capricorn, to not really focus on everybody's drama, but to finally decide whether it's worth putting your 2 cents in, because all it does is create new drama. It's a good month to be grateful for the things that you have. Take a look at how far you've come, because you have come very far. Very proud of you and all your accomplishments, and you're not done yet. And working on some of these issues that you have with other people and feeling secure, you gotta communicate your issues. All right, Capricorn, that's going to do it for November. Please have a lovely Thanksgiving holiday. I am so grateful for all of you. Please, thanks for watching, and like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please watch your tarot reading coming out very soon. So hit that bell notification. Let's get that algorithm going. And thank you so much, Capricorn. Had a great time, and I will see you in December.